All right, guys, welcome back. We got another good one for you today. So today I'm gonna make some mint chocolate chip cookie ice cream from scratch. And these are my ingredients. I'm gonna be using 2.5 cups of whole milk. I'm gonna use a cup of my sweetener here. This is monk fruit. This is a natural sweetener in replacement of sugar. Then we have vanilla extract. I'm going to use a tablespoon of that. We have some mint extract. I'm going to use 2 tablespoons of that. We have some green food coloring so we can turn the ice cream green so it looks like it's made from mint. Then we're using some fudge brownie chocolate chip cookies. These don't have any sugar. They don't have any artificial sweeteners. It's made with real cocoa powder. And then this is something that I just learned about that I'm trying. This is called double cream. This actually is richer and it has more fat in here than heavy whipping cream. This is more popular in Europe, which, while heavy whipping cream is more popular here in the United States. So I'm going to be using a little bit of that to make the ice cream richer and obviously more filling too. And then I'll share with you guys how to put everything together. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to open this pack of cookies. And what I'm going to take them out and put them in a Ziploc bag, and then I'm going to smash them into small pieces and then just set them to the side for later. The pieces of chocolate chip cookies are going to go into the ice cream when the ice cream is almost done or probably about halfway done. I'm going to put these in, but we're just going to set these to the side for now. So these are how they look. I'm gonna put these in my Ziploc bag. So I got them in the Ziploc bag. I'm just gonna smash them into pieces. All right, that's good enough. And then we're just gonna set these to the side for later. As you see, actually, let me smash these up a little bit more. All right, that's good. I'm gonna set these to the side and then that will go in the ice cream last. And then I'm gonna go ahead and prepare my base, which is gonna be the double cream and the whole milk. All right, so what I'm gonna do is add in a tablespoon of the double cream. This is gonna thicken the mixture and it's gonna make the ice cream more richer. It's gonna add a little bit more fat to it versus the fat that's already in the whole milk. So I'm gonna get a teaspoon out of here. I'm gonna open this first. All right, so this is what it looks like. I actually had to use a teaspoon because the tablespoon was too big to fit in here. So I got 3 teaspoons of the double cream, which is equivalent to 1 tablespoon. And then we're gonna add to this 2.5 cups of whole milk. So we got 1.5, and then we need to add 1 more full cup. This is the 1/2 cup of milk. This is the full 1 cup of milk. We need to do 1 more cup. And what we're gonna do is blend this with my electric hand mixer to make this thick. All right, so we're gonna let this rest for about a minute or two, and then we're gonna blend it up again. All right, I've let this settle down for at least 5 minutes. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add 1 tablespoon of vanilla, 2 tablespoons of mint, and then we're gonna add maybe a tablespoon or 2 of green food coloring, which is gonna make the ice cream green. And then we're gonna go in with our cup of monk fruit that I have here. I'm gonna go in exactly this order right here that you see. That's a vanilla extract. I've added 2 tablespoons of mint extract, and I'm going to add a tablespoon of the green food coloring here. There's a green food coloring. I added 2 tablespoons actually instead of 1, and then we're going to add the 1 cup of monk fruit sweetener to this and then blend everything together. It doesn't look like a lot of liquid, but this is going to expand as it starts to freeze in the ice cream maker. So we're going to blend everything together for maybe like a minute or so until it gets thick, and then we will be ready to put it in the ice cream maker. All right, we're gonna let this settle down for maybe like another 2-3 minutes and then blend it again and then prep it to put in the ice cream maker. All right, so the ice cream is ready to go inside the ice cream maker here. I got my freezer bowl there to pour the ice cream in. I did actually blend this 2 more times since the last clip that I did that I ended up adding in. So I'm gonna pour this in. And at this point, once I pour it in, all we have to do is put it in here and then turn this on. And we're gonna make ice cream, and we're gonna have ice cream in about 45 minutes to an hour. All right, we are all set. All right, the ice cream has been churning for 20 minutes. We're gonna pause it, and then we're gonna open it up. And as you see, it's getting thicker. We're gonna go ahead and add our chocolate chip cookie crumbles to the ice cream, and then let it finish churning. We'll turn this back on and let it finish churning. This is gonna make the ice cream thicken up a bit. I'm trying to multitask here. All right, so let me pour these in here real quick, because I was trying to do it with one hand, but I'm gonna have to pick up the Ziploc bag. I'm gonna have to use both hands here, so I'll be right back. All right, as you see, I added a lot, and I started cleaning the outer edge of it because I had got kind of a few crumbs on the outside, and I accidentally hit the reset button. So I'm gonna have to basically count this down, start it over as if I'm starting from scratch, and then probably just have to stop it at about 20 minutes because it's basically back to 60 minutes now. So give me just a second. Let me put the top back on here. All right, guys, so it just finished churning. It stopped the second time around. It churned for 27 minutes. The first time before I accidentally turned off the cycle was 20 minutes, okay? So literally almost an hour, about 47 minutes of churn time. So I'm gonna go ahead and open the ice cream maker so you all can see. This is how it looks. Look at that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to scoop out some, and then the rest of it I will put in a container to freeze. and it's gonna taste even better tomorrow. But I did a taste test before I actually put the ice cream in the ice cream maker, and it's perfect. So I can't wait to taste it now. And I finally figured out how to basically improve the taste of the ice cream to make it sweeter. So basically the trick that I was missing out on is to basically use 1 full cup of sweetener, which is in my case monk fruit. You can use stevia, you can use erythritol. If you want, you can use sugar. I just happen to like the natural sweeteners better, plus it doesn't have the negative effect that sugar does have on you. So that's what I use. So we're gonna scoop this out. I'll let you guys see how it looks, and then we're gonna start to eat it, and I'll put the rest of the ice cream in the freezer. All right, let's go ahead and scoop some out. This smells good. I wish you all could smell this. It smells so good. Man, if I or somebody can come up with a way to create what's called smell-o-vision, they would be super wealthy. I promise you. So I'm gonna scoop some out of here. As you can see, is a saucer. I'm gonna put this in here. We're gonna get another scoop. All right, we'll get some more. All right. Wow. It seems like every time I make ice cream, I'm getting better and better. This is good. All right, let me lock this down and keep this cool until I'm ready to put it in the freezer. There you have it. As you can see, this is like more a soft serve ice cream. And then once you put it in the freezer for about 8 hours, it will be the consistency that you're looking for. But you have to let it freeze. This is just a way that you can eat it right now. I could have just made the ice cream and stuck it in the freezer and let it freeze and get hard in the freezer and eat it the next day, eat it tomorrow. But I wanted it now. I wanted it today, basically. So this is how simple and easy it is to make some mint chocolate chip cookie ice cream. As you see, no additives, no sugar, no eggs. You can do this at home. You can see the pieces of chocolate chip cookies in there. Yeah. That is it. That is it. I think this is the best ice cream that I've made thus far. This is absolutely good. So anyway, I'm going to finish the rest of this ice cream. You guys take care. Have a great day. We'll see you next time on the next video.